Commemorate is off tonight. First on 5, remembering a civil rights leader. Today we celebrate the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. People across the country remember the man who was assassinated for standing up for his beliefs. In Mobile, a march was held along Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. News 5's Allison Spann was there, and she joins us live with more on the hundreds there for the march today. Allison?
Well, Devin, it was a beautiful day in downtown Mobile, and earlier today there were hundreds of people gathered here to march in order to honor and commemorate the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Now, typically in years past, the march has been held at Bishop State, or it begins at Bishop State, but this year it started at Heart of Mary Catholic School, which is the site of the very first MLK Day Parade in Mobile that happened nearly 40 years ago. Now, my photographer and I, Arnell Hamilton, marched in the march today, and here's our story. Hundreds gathered in downtown Mobile to march in remembrance of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and to celebrate what would have been his 88th birthday.
Even though the dream was so many years ago, that dream still lives alive today. It's power in this march to bring people together to show the love for Dr. Martin Luther King.
This man had done so much for this country. It's phenomenal. And it lives on. I mean, you can see it in the children and the grandchildren.
The world has changed since King's time. 2008 even saw the election of President Barack Obama, America's first African-American president.
Living up to the promise, all men are created equal and endowed with certain inalienable rights, and one of us be president of these United States.
Did it mean a lot to you?
Oh, without a doubt. I'm proud to say that I voted for him.
President Barack Obama entered office with the promise of hope and change. People we spoke with at today's march say some change has happened, but there is still more work to be done.
Yes and no. I don't think any president could bring all the changes or satisfy anybody, a total of population, but I think he did a fair, good job with the circumstances and the things that he had and the support that he had within the White House. I think he did a very good job.
President Obama gave his farewell speech to the nation a week ago. Now the United States is preparing to welcome President Donald Trump, a man whose election caused a divided nation. Some in the African-American community are fearful of a Trump presidency.
I think we're in real trouble now. I really, really do. It's sad, and people keep saying to give Trump a chance. He's had so many chances to show, and for us to just lay back, I actually feel like we are going further down the rabbit hole than Alice has ever been.
While others are more hopeful.
I wish him all the best and all the luck. I'm a supporter. I'm a supporter.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday was first observed in the United States on January 20th, 1986. And here in 2017, we are still celebrating. And of course, we were told today that all the activities on the Gulf Coast will continue next year. For now, reporting live in downtown Mobile, I'm Allison Spann for News 5.
Thanks, Allison. Across